Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Get that out of there. Hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in to the channel today. We are live, as you can see here, and we're going to be talking about RuPaul's Drag Race UK versus the world. I hope all of you are having a great and special, awesome day. I barely made it through the night. I'm going to be real with you. So your boy had not a good evening. I'm happy to still be here. I'm going to be very, very real with y'all. It was a very scary night for me. I needed people to pick up the phone. Nobody did. Luckily, I had prayer. But I had a very, very, very tough evening for me. So glad to be here. Glad I'm still in the room. We'll talk about it after the video. Right now, we got a lot to talk about today in reference for this ball that we were presented. I don't agree with things that took place and stuff that happened at all. A lot of things, actually. But we're going to keep it real. We're going to keep it fair. I told y'all to wait for the next episode before you start calling people villains. Hope we're doing good, everybody. I'm glad I chose today to be here. And again, I'm glad you chose to be here with me. I need a little bracelet. I'm looking at this wrist over here. She's too bare. There we go. As you can see, I'm all out of sorts. So come on with it. Come on with it. Happy Wednesday to you all. Ciao. My social medias are as follows. It's a link tree. It's a Matty Rants. It's in the description. Grab a branch. Eat some fruit. Activia. Thank you. If you want to join my Patreon, it's $1 a month. That's 25 cents a week. I'm not going to do the math for the daily. Literally $1 a month. You can join the rant pack as we react to these things. If you are on my Patreon now and you're like, Matty, where is this UK versus the world reaction? It will be uploaded at midnight Friday morning. So as soon as midnight happens, Friday morning, you will have that full video. And yeah, I reacted the fuck out of this one. Oh yes, because favoritism as at play in this game, and I'm not happy about it. And I hope that the rest of the cats can catch it too, because there were things that did not make no damn sense, and they're still not going to make sense. You could sit there and talk to me. It's not going to make any sense. My transformation pen is actually in a different area. I had to clean up this room. I actually completely changed this room up. Again, y'all should understand, like I said, I had a very rough night last night. And once I'm going through a certain phase, I have to change everything up in the room. So there will be things, of course, behind us. But right now, for my piece, I had to change everything up. Like both rooms that I occupy, that I pay rent for. I had to literally go in and go, whoop, 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 whoop. I had to change it. I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I was like, stuff is making me go crazy. But thank you, Alim. Hey, Maddie, can't wait to see your thoughts on the Butch Queen category. Monique Hart is the only one who did Butch Queen correctly. Fight me on it. That's the only one who did Butch Queen correctly. The only one. Everybody else did their weird interpretations of what Butch Queen is. Yeah. I was hot that Michelle had the nerve to speak about the ballroom community, but yet you couldn't understand the vernacular of Miss Cornbread with the cut crease on angular. But you want to talk about ball? Oh, okay, girl. All right. Let's pull up these pictures. I can't do it today because I'm going in. But I'm going to go in gently because, as you all know, the panel from this past Sunday was flagged. YouTube said that I was showing graphic content / nudity, and I was not. But after Bussy Queen, shout out to the individual who reached out to Bussy Queen, who then tagged me in a post on Twitter. Bussy Queen told me what was up and was like, oh, it's been happening lately. And this is why. It's because of the breastplates that Jimbo was wearing specifically. They don't like enlarged this happening on the program. And if it's a lot of it, they can flag the content. A lot of you were speculating it was our conversation that were happening, things that we were saying. No. It was after I did what I was supposed to do, after I calmed the fuck down, didn't read nobody for like not flagging the video, but basically taking the monetization down to 18 and plus and restricting the video. Because they're like, there's nothing wrong. It's just you had some images. And it was like, oh, okay. So with that being said, but Timothy, I'm going to tell you this though. It's not for everybody. I just got picked up on that because I had previous videos where I had the same pictures, no issue. This time, and I think it's because of the traffic that happened during that live, there was over 1,000 something people in there for over an hour and a half. Y'all were staying in that live and it was just the four of us. Y'all were there. So they basically got me for that. So that upset me to the next level. I'm a content creator. I'm serious about my shit. When I get on this camera and I give you my voice, my time, and my energy, it's all puss. You know what I'm saying? So I was pressed that I was being sort of censored a little bit. I understand why they have to do that, but every time I upload a video, it literally says, not for children, not for children, not for children. We swear. We swear. We talk about real stuff. And it just threw me off that everything that I've done before, this time it was like, no, we're going to do it now. I said, oh, okay. With that being said, let's get into it. Oh, I don't like this backdrop. No, let's try this again. We're not talking about Euphoria. Oh, that was an episode. We're not talking about Euphoria. Let's go ahead and get this. I think I'll do Queen of the Universe background for this. It just gives more of the aesthetic and vibe. Seeing as there's also a contestant on there too. Also, happy Black History Month. Really happy Black History period. How about that? The Sukihano video, no, that one also has an explicit rating on it too. They basically put me in the same category. I was like, oh, y'all on some fuck shit. Oops, I said a swear. Let's see what happens. Continuing. There are a few things that I'm going to address with this episode, and you're probably not going to agree with me or not. I know a lot of you were upset at me for not attacking Monique last week. Well, not a lot of you, some of you who, I don't know what your issue was. As well as defending certain points and this, that, and the other. I just wanted to go ahead and express this, okay? I just want to express this, right? This is for entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. And shipping purposes only. Shout out to Karina Kaboom. But seriously though, entertainment purposes only. These are all just, this is opinions. Right? I'm now going to have to start saying that before every video. Okay? Like, for real. Like, it's getting serious up in here. All right. So happy to catch you again, Maddie. I was wondering if you know anything about what Baga has said in the past regarding some of her views. You're talking about Miss Republican? Well, not Republican, because technically she's over there where that's not even that. It's, she has conservative views. Yeah, Baga has some conservative views that not everybody is agreeing with. Those are her views. They're not my views. I met Baga in person at DragCon New York 2019. Lovely gal. That's all I know of her. That's all I got, Simma. Love you, baby, but that's all I got. For real, that's all I got. Like, I know she has conservative views, and I also know that much, okay? I have to do the disclaimer now just because, like, somebody's trying me, and it's not okay. It's not okay. Like, at all. What's a Tory? Can y'all explain that to me as an American who's ignorant of things and the Brexit sort of fashion of stuff? I'd love to know. I really know. I seriously would like to know. My Tory hatred is real today after some announcements they have made. Shake my head. Yeah, what's a Tory? Other than somebody who's on too many seasons of The Challenge. What's a Tory? I'd like to know. A Conservative Party member? I'm making that down. That goes in the note list. I have like a list of notes where it's like things I learned today. This is going in there. Conservative. Especially after my /S for sarcasm. Oh, bitch, I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Oh, no, I'm gonna write everything down because you ain't gonna catch me. For the girls who watch, for the girls who watch the challenge, you know what's up with Miss Tori. She's on too many seasons. That man, that one-handed man carried you through that whole entire, you know what, Matt, stop, because now I'm about to talk about her. Since she only sleeps with people, and then she... Stop. Because technically that's literally her in the entire show. She just be, who is she gonna be with this season? Okay, let me stop. And Anissa needs to quit. All right, love Anissa, but your knees ain't even good for you getting out the bed. All right, so let's continue here. Yeah, I was talking about Jordan. He's an asshole too. I can't stand him. Oh my God. Do I need to do a challenge video one of these days where I just bring up all the challenges and talk to you about my feelings about it? Because I've seen every single season. I'm very much into it. Let me know. Let me know in the comments after this, because I'll go in. I'll tell you who my favorites were, and I'll tell you who the people who just were the wrong kind of people. Okay. All right, now we're back into the workroom. We're missing a little bit of lemon. So unfortunately, the acidity of this water is not going to be high enough to kill those germs from you swallowing whatever you had last night, right? Now, conversations are held in place as Janie, I got it right in the first try here. Janie was trying to figure out why Jimbo pulled their lipstick once, Jujubee pulled the question with her greasy face. Hey, who'd you pick? And Jimbo chose Janie. Now, Jimbo described it as somewhat of an obligation to their sister from Canada versus just saying what they really wanted to say. But at the same time, I think maybe that's what it was. Now, Janie was like, not happy. Yes, I am, Rashi, for the people who are asking about these reactions. They are all available on Patreon. This particular episode will be available Friday morning at 12 o'clock a.m. That's Friday morning at 12 o'clock a.m. So a little bit 36 hour-ish. I've already filmed it. It's going to take a little while for the Vimeo part of it to recap my gigs as far as uploading, but she's already edited. And yes, I did a lot of work for that reaction. Y'all, they were making me scream. I was screaming in that reaction. There was a couple of times I was like, what? Now, if I were to be honest with you in terms of Janae, I did it again, Janie and Lemon. Lemon had a performance we've seen before. I preferred her runway this much. Janie's talent was like, and her runway was classic drag, but we've seen it. And I mean, we've seen Lemon's too. So that was kind of a toss-up for me, in my opinion. Okay. But Janie getting upset, I was like, sister, if this is the name of the game, okay, and you have to pick somebody, anybody, I'm going to go and pick the person who's not my sis, who's probably going to save my ass if I ever get in the bottom, which is Jimbo picking Lemon. They're from the same seasons. They're going to be sisters just on that. Only 2 Canadians representing. Duh. That's like if Jujubee was in the bottom and Monique is there. Monique knows Juju would have a vote for her. If she's left with some people that don't like her, she's going to save Juju. You pick the people who you know can carry somewhat of weight with you, but when you get to the top 4, can't touch you. Now, I am okay with what Janie said, though, while I am saying she was coming kind of hot. It was like, oh, okay, shake it up a bit, bitch. Because in reality, Jimbo gave a pageant answer. I would like to shake it up just a tad bit. So you want to do it like that. That's how you want to do it, girl. That's where you want to go. You want to do that? You want to go off of there? She brought this in the next day, too. I didn't understand that. I was like, the fuck? But yeah, it's a game. Play it. Matty, I love how you hold the coffee cup and tell good stories. I don't even use this. Okay. I had respect for Blue this I didn't care for the first episode with the whole let me bring up something from 4 years ago, but this one, Blue was on it today because her questions were catty, but they were like everyone's asking the same question. We're all asking that question. So Blue brought up, Jimbo, is it possible that you sort of didn't want to make the decision, so you kind of did the hokey pokey? I'm Monique Hart in this moment. Rants with Auntie Mel. Okay, listen. Okay, listen. Keep it pushing. Now I got the handle. No one's on mute. I was Monique in this moment. I just kept diving in like, oh, they're doing too much. We just got back. It's time to chill. It's a lot, but it was funny because it was the truth. Because Jimbo low-key walked around on stage and fell on Pangina. That's all you did. You walked around on stage. You fell on Pan Pan. I mean, if you want to go to Bangkok, sis, that's a flight away. You're welcome for that one, everybody. Okay, let's continue. Woo! Baggett, you had the nerve to be making faces right now when you know damn well you should have been the bottom two. Oh, this and that week. Oh, I had to sip on that. Yeah, I remember to put the block up on the big old breastplate because they ain't gonna get me this time. Pangina was also me too, where it was like, oh, I'm too close in the middle of this. I'm in the middle of this. It's too much. It's too much. Janie was making her points. Jimbo was there in a dark face and was explaining the things to her. Blue did what needed to be done. Honestly, that was a fun little beginning. That was a fun beginning. RuPaul's Drag Race UK versus the world. I heard Canada will be next time. RuPaul has not been confirmed. That's a rumor, not a fact, just a rumor. Oh, by the way, y'all, since Camry, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. If y'all want to drop a tip my way for hosting this live today, by all means, a thumbs up is more than importante. I hate that I might as well just said Enchanto again. I might as well. It's really important that y'all hit the thumbs up as well as get in the comment section to help me with the algorithm, let YouTube know I'm like awesome, cool, and funny sometimes. So please do that. And if you want to also drop a tip my way, thanks, please. Love y'all. PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo /Rants, Matty-Rants. Skip the M. Let's continue. Where I can't see the arrow. We don't talk about Bruno. No. I'm watching Canto after this. I am. I got to. Hey, Jeffrey. Hey, y'all. Okay. Round 2. Fight. We're back in the workroom here. A lot of girls are feeling their fantasy of not being the first eliminated while questions are being asked about how heavy is that badge. By the way, I want Pan Pan's outfit. So this is a new thing for me. I think I was just looking at everybody. Once I saw what Pam was wearing, I was like, you know what? I feel like that's going to be my style for the next 5 years. Like my next sort of bit is going to be the just full units, just jumpers all the way through. Different colors. I'm here for that. Now, Mo said some stuff today that I actually was okay with and then some. And I appreciate how Janie did not take it as oh, you trying it? No. She took it for real. This is what I'm talking about, everybody, when it comes to when somebody gives you a critique or throws a little jab at you, how you respond. I was really appreciative of Janie in this moment because Mo did not lie at all. Okay? Now, Blue had something slick to say, and of course, it was just like, well, Jimbo, are you judging this on talent or is this going to be on, actual performance or whatever? And it's like, oh, okay. Now, Janie, of course, jumped into that again because it's about her and what happened with the decision. And I'm so glad you didn't win that lip sync. But Monique said, let's just be real. That jacket with them shoulder puffs, girl, that was drag brunch. Better yet, that wasn't even drag brunch. That was first time in drag. Oh, slobbering a little bit. I was like, oh. Ah! 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 Jujubee. That was all of us. Now, actually, it's very entertaining that Jujubee would think that in this moment they could actually make a face, like as if their drag has been stellar. Talent's been amazing. I'm just saying, Juju, that bullet could have hit you at any time. That bullet could have hit you at any time. I'm waiting for mine to touch you. I'm just saying. So glad I made hot cocoa for this. Woo! Now, I wouldn't say first time in drag, but I'll be real with you. I have seen that jacket silhouette, those Mickey Mouse puffy sleeves so many times, girl, I'm sick of it. So when I saw her come out in that, I was like, oh no. And then the whole transition with it, oh no. But Juju, this is fun. I know you're enjoying this, but wait till the runway. Wait, who said that? International malls? Mm. 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 Listen, we don't talk about the budget. No. We don't talk about the budget. Janie took it in stride, though. I was here for it. I was like, you know what? At least she didn't try to bat on that, because all tea. Girl, it was a fool last week. All tea. It was a fool. Like, I know you want to be her. Okay. Now, moving forward and moving on from this shady first 10 minutes, RuPaul comes into the room in this is honestly like the most muted colors I've seen on RuPaul ever. Yeah, it's a white shirt, all that good jazz, but this black ascot moment with this very dark navy blue suit, not even navy blue, it's like a more of a cold blue kind of situation here. I was shocked. I was like, oh, I'm used to a little louder print. I'm used to a little loud. Let's get, not that loud. Okay. What's happening here as I'm trying to go through this review? Not y'all saying her being from Holland means she speaks African American vernacular English. I don't hear black scent from Janie. I hear drag scent. Does that make sense? But I know what you're talking about. But I hear drag scent. You know what the girls think they hear from other drag queens, mostly black drag queens, and they'd be like, you know, little mama this and blah, 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 blah. I don't hear the black scent. I hear drag scent. Yeah. I don't hear a black scent. I hear a drag scent. You know. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. She's just a little Jersey, like Michelle. I'd be a perfect example of that, Raekwon. Because when I went to school, they were always like, why do you talk so da 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 da? And I'm like, no, we're not doing that today. Why do you talk so proper? Because I want to sound like this. What I sound like. That's what I'm saying. She literally has a Dutch accent. So I think that's a bit of a stretch. I can't agree with y'all on that one. I'm so sorry, baby. So I'm going to move on from this because I think this is not conducive to the point of this review to talk about somebody's accent when that's not what the conversation was about in reference for this show, right? Now, RuPaul asked them to do a RuPaul ball. Jesus Christ. Girl, okay. Hey, kitty girl, can we get some new categories? Because low-key, these have already been done. High-key. So, except for Butch Queen. Now, 3 categories that are included are kitty girl. I'm shocked Jujubee didn't do better. Butch Queen was the other one. I gotta stay out the comments. Y'all are talking too much about the same thing. We gotta move on, babies. Butch Queen is the next category. Butch Queen. Now, if you think that anybody up there did Butch Queen, you're wrong. Nobody did Butch Queen. The only one who did Butch Queen was Monique Hart for me, okay? Because Butch Queen is supposed to give trade, but a little light. Not even trade. You know what I'm saying? It's a boy, but she a little femme. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, what is going on here? Like, I'll walk Butch Queen, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here? So I was very confused when everyone got that category and decided to be everything but a Butch Queen. Trade was, yeah, a little bit of that, Liam. I'm not going to highlight that because that word is considered offensive. Now that I know that too, I asked several questions because I was like, y'all ain't going to get me again. And if you do, I know you hate me. But yeah, that's why I was I was thrown off by that. Yeah, I'm not going to say Mo was robbed, but high key. Well, that RuPaul dress, we'll get there because those were some deduction and points, my darling. That's why I was confused with Juju B's cat look. Woo, we are going to get to it. I was so confused. I was like, what in the cheap? What cheap? Just a bird falling out of a tree, bitch. I couldn't understand it. Let's move forward and move on. I appreciate everybody who's staying on track here. If you want to carry that conversation to the comment sections, please do that. But I got to keep talking about this right now. We got a lot to go over here. And I totally feel where y'all are coming from in that conversation over these accents that are used. But take it to the comment section and have that debate there. I'm not entertaining it right now because I gotta do this. Okay. I gotta do this. I literally start off my video with like, I'm having a bad day. I gotta do this. Why did I check if I had my contacts on when Juju came out? Why did you? You've seen her for the past how many times? Not doing what? Oh, okay. All right. It's a valid conversation. I got to keep moving because then I'm going to be. Yeah, every time I turn my right head over here, Tiara, I'm like, oh, girl. She's like, oh, girl. Oh, well, what picture was that? Oh, okay. It must have been nothing. I hope. Cheryl, I don't know why I have to say her name like that. Cheryl cut her thumb. Cheryl, they were telling you to go home right there, baby. That's what that was. They telling you to go home right there. There. I cut my thumb. I said, well, I guess she's not going to be able to sew. Oh, she can't. Keep it moving, keep it going, whatever. Janie, this is her first ball. So she's kind of hyped right now, right? Jimbo lost the ball episode. This is redemption time. Juju's been on every show. So what do you need to do? And bag of chips, well. You picking out the booger that was in your nose earlier from your middle fingernail, baby? Bagga didn't want to do anything, and I was kind of pissed off about this. I'm gonna be real with you. And I know it's all TV, and this is just for fun and shits and giggles and kiki, all that kind of stuff. But did you really just sit there and go, I don't want to do this the entire time? You was asleep at one point in time when RuPaul came into the room. I'm the talent. I don't need to be sewing. I'm like, you do know RuPaul wasn't immediately on the bill like when she first started, right, Bagga? Like, really? And I also know that she plays this sort of card where she's like, I'm the biggest celebrity in the UK, which you know is not true. But I'm starting to feel like she feel that way. That shit was bold. And I also, when you saw the confessionals, when Bagga was like, well, RuPaul loves me, so I don't really have to do that much. I was gagged when she was then called safe because I said, oh, I guess it is true then. So you just don't need to do shit. You just here so you can make it to the whatever. Oh, okay. Oh, DJ, I'm going to get there. Oh, I'm going to get there. Because that, Blue is trying to get to Bagga's head and say, hey, baby, like, what are you doing? Well, you know, this isn't my gag. This isn't my thing, my love. And it's like, Blue said over here, girl, I don't want to do this. But at the same time, sis, like, you got to make a garment. This is the entire challenge. God. Oh, Sierra's got a point. Bag was hilarious. She is still funny. But just because someone's funny, to me, doesn't give them the right to just be half-assing it while everybody else is working their asses off. I didn't appreciate that. And I'm going to also get to the little Untucked moment, too, because Pangina's nicer than me. Pangina's a whole lot nicer than me. Because when I tell you... Girl, the moment she said seamstress, I would have taken everything I put back on that dress. Do you understand me? Every pinch, every lining, every ruching that happened, off. There's the stuff, whoop, pull it all off. That's your dress the way you had it. Ba-da-doop, ba-doop. Good luck. Rotten chips. Cheryl is over here having a moment of just talking themselves out of... Do you see Lemon's look from this episode? Kate Monday. Yes, I did. Lemon's look was amazing. I'm kind of sad that somebody else didn't go home. That should have also been the bottom instead of Lemon. Mm-hmm. That could, after what we saw on this runway, could have easily taken their place to go home. And we would have got a better runway. Period. And she's in this picture. She's in this picture. So Cheryl is like counting herself out a little bit, or sort of psyching herself up. Once the Cheryl started talking, I knew she was going home. But baby, once the finger got cut, I was like, oh, this is a wrap for her. Monique is very in Animal Crossing, it's called the Big Sister, or is it Uchi? Uchi? I forget how it's said. Forgive me if I'm saying it incorrectly. Uchi, probably, right? Yeah, like big sisterly character, okay? But she's also like very direct, very blunt, not an easy transition in there. So we saw Monique helping out quite a bit this episode, as well as Jimbo. Jimbo and Monique were helping out a lot. She had opinions. They were all correct, though. Cheryl, you're getting in your head. Get out of your head, girl. Why don't you just do this and do that? Well, I don't know, girl. It's like Monique was getting tired of it, but it was also her probably saying, I'm speaking now to like jump into this, let you know that's all you've been talking about is this. And it was, I understood what Mo was saying. Why don't you make it a skirt? Why don't you make it easier for you? Why don't you do this and that? I don't know, babe. And it's like, all right, I'm gonna let her go. Let her be. Do what you do. Monique's jacket is fucking everything. That jacket is everything. I want that jacket, sis. RuPaul does come to visit the queens. Of course, Baga makes her laugh, and literally she doesn't even have the garment ready to go. She's just sitting there. RuPaul laughs at her. That annoyed me a little bit. Cheryl's a little bit in trouble. Baga has a great idea. RuPaul enjoys the UK queens, right? I love how she sat with them or spoke with them individually by franchises, because after UK came the USA girls. And so Jujubee also making RuPaul laugh, not to keep her safe. Definitely not to keep her safe. But when RuPaul was like, that's why I bring you back. She's like, because you love me. And because it was a funny moment between the two. I think that Monique wasn't given enough time through the workroom as far as when everyone's asking questions on what they're doing. It was almost as if Jimbo and Monique didn't get that specific question asked the same way everybody else was kind of going through it. Maybe they cut it for time, because I think that's sort of something they always do. It's like, ask this person, ask that person, ask this person. Just little moments here and there, right? But it was a cute, funny moment with Juju, a cute, funny moment with Baga. It was like, okay, like we're having these nice little entertaining moments in between. Now, when we get to the girls who are representing their individual seasons, Jimbo, Canada, Pangina, Thailand, and Janie for Holland, It's very interesting because this is Janie's first time sitting with RuPaul. This is Jimbo's first time doing it with RuPaul. Like, it's a moment. And also Jimbo being a costume designer, this was a big deal for Jimbo. I kind of felt the emotion that was happening when Jimbo got really started crying, got very emotional by it, because this is someone who they've looked up to, wanted to work with for many, many years. And you finally get the opportunity, even after being on a franchise that was created by said individual, where you now have to go to somebody who was a runner-up, who's now on the judges panel on the show you're on, that you were eliminated. It's a lot. Pan Jana too. Well, no, Pan met RuPaul at DragCon. Yes, she did. But this is like the first time in a competition setting, for sure. Yeah, she met her at DragCon. I think I remember that because I was close in the area when that event happened. The one time RuPaul waved at me. Oh my God, I'll never forget it. That was so funny. I was gagged. I was like, oh, she is aware of my presence. Again, that's somebody who I would love to like chop it up with, is RuPaul. I know that, there's a lot of stuff going on with Ru and all that type of stuff, but you're talking to somebody who didn't have any sort of gay Black influences growing up, and this was the one. When I'd see her in like Crooklyn, or I'd see RuPaul like on the Brady Bunch movie, this, that, and the other, all that kind of stuff. It's a lot. Gage, Matty, I'm still deciding if I want to go to DragCon. I don't know if it's worth it. It's a lot of money. I'm going to have a conversation after this review about DragCon, because things have changed for me as far as DragCon is concerned. I'm still going to go. That is still the plan, but I did not get a nice email the other day, and I had to reapply for a press pass because they're not giving them to nobody unless you are a part of some sort of syndication or you're very, 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 very popular and they love you. I don't think World of Wonder likes me right now. So I'm just telling you now, like, if you looking for me with a press pass this year, it's probably, I resubmitted, but we'll see. Because I had plans to film and shit, but now I'm like, girl, I might just be going just to go. But this was a lovely moment between RuPaul and the queens, and I was here for it. Moving forward and moving on. Yeah, and they even said it wasn't even, they said that it wasn't a guarantee, even if you got the last time, that they'll do it again because they're trying new stuff. So it's very weird. Think they'll give me a pass. Simmer Shy, if you like sort of indicate who you're with, like who you're working for specifically, like they want to see websites, they want to see your articles and shit like that. Yeah. Barcelona office ready to start a petition for Matty at DragCon. Please do, because I actually was going to film content at DragCon and like work. I wasn't just going to go there to let me meet the queens. I've already met all of them, most of them. You know what I'm saying? I was planning on doing a full 5-episode little run of videos of me at DragCon, me with the panel. It was going to be a lot. So if I don't get the press pass, I ain't doing it. Just going to be real. I might film something else, but my plan is like, they're taking my plan away. Okay, back to this. Did Janie just ask to win this episode and the wish was received? Are we going to talk about this? I need to talk about this. They're having a little kiki at the end of it. And if you want to just slip me the win, that's perfectly fine. Well, we'll see about that. Okay, just remember I asked first. Girl, 30 minutes later, I was like, oh, what is happening here? I'm like, Mo, psst, psst, psst. Ask next time. Ask. Because apparently you just got to ask now. I was like, wait. Excuse me? It was funny though. It was good. I was like, okay, that's funny. And then it just gags me. I was like, you know what? Oh God. Does that mean Juju will win the crown? Okay. I apologize for that silence. I just couldn't think of an answer for that. I've met only the season 1 UK queens. I haven't met season 2. Oh my God. I think I'm gonna start crying when I see Taste. Because I love Taste on that season. She gave me some love in my inbox. We chopped up a little bit. I cannot wait to meet Taste. Envy Peru. Finally, Vanessa Van Cartier, my Holland season 2 winner sister. There's a couple of babies from all of España. Even Dovina. All of España. Yeah, there are a couple of people from the international seasons that I'm specifically going to go through the work to just sit in line to meet. Because I know all the USA girls, most of them, you know what I'm saying? But the international queens, yeah, those I'm going to have to spend my time at. Mm-hmm. I think Tia Coffee hates me. I wasn't the best friend for her in the reviews. I was reading, so I think some people took me very seriously, and I understand that. Everyone can be sensitive. I can be sensitive at times. Jimbo and Juju have a cutesy moment here, as Jimbo's totally emotional by meeting RuPaul's like this in the first time. It was just a moment, and Jimbo was kind of like, wow, that was one of my bucket list kind of situations. I thought this was adorable, and I thought it was even more adorable when Juju B kills me. Juju B and Jimbo go, oh, wow. That was funny. Good moment from them. Also, one of my favorite catchphrases that Jimbo came into the workroom in, and just the way he always acts and stuff. I would love to meet Love, my sissy. Oh, I think I'm gonna cry for that one too, because I was so mad when they got eliminated. My second time, first time meeting Thorgy kind of like shaded me a little bit because I also asked a dumb question. So I'm hoping the next time I meet Thorgy, it's not me saying something stupid. I like asked her a question, then I realized, oh, I did kind of ask this a little silly. My bad. She's like, it's okay. I was like, I know, but thank you for correcting me, because I want y'all to take a look at this image, okay? And see what Baga is doing. It was about me interviewing her, Gage, but I didn't, it was the way I asked it. It was sort of like versus May, it was can. So I said, can I, da, 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 da. She was like, well, can you? And I said, you know what? You show damn right. Then we laughed about it, but it was like, you show right. Like, can. Of course I can. May I? It was very funny. She was like, I'm just trying to help you out. Like, I was like, I feel you, bitch. It was funny. So back to Baga here. Girl, this picture or this shot was done before a conversation into the trauma ward happens, okay? She's using something. Oh, that's that. Okay. Y'all, I have like 2 packages coming, and one of them was like arriving early, and I'm like, what you mean early? It's like, what you mean early? Oh, just take a look at this outfit, okay? That was allegedly the end result, that part. She's just sitting there playing with that one little part, trying to figure it out, all that kind of shit, okay? Hey, never forever. Now let's keep it going. Hey, 500 of y'all in this room. Thank you so much for tuning into this live today. I really, really appreciate y'all. Please hit that thumbs up, get in this live comment section, cut the tuck up. Also get in the regular comment section too. And if you'd like to drop me a little tippy tip, that's in the jar, paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App, $MattyRants, Venmo, MattyRants. Remember, super chats are available, and I can highlight those for sure. Whew. Let's keep it rolling. This is Bag of the whole episode. Is she pretending to do something? Yes. Yes, she is. All right, everybody. So we're going to hop into the ambulance right now. We're now going through the hospital. No one signed for anything because it's the John Doe situation, and we found ourselves in the trauma ward. Trauma ward, discussing things that make us cry. So, Bag... Blue Hydrangea and Cheryl. Oh God, I can't. Sorry. I almost said bag. I'm so used to talking about her. Juju B, Blue Hydrangea, and Cheryl Hole are having a conversation. And, Blue is talking to Juju B about basically, what's the word I'm looking for here? Actually wrote this down. This was a deep conversation and it was kind of important to have. It was also interesting to see somebody's perspective of being a person who watched Drag Race from a certain, level or position, however old they were. And then now they're in a competition with the person who they literally grew up with. Okay. The person they literally grew up with watching on television. That's kind of crazy. And it's also a moment like I'm on the same level as the person who's been doing this for so long. Banana starfish, I have no idea. Let's see here. Oh, Alyssa Edwards was done so dirty on that season. I saw someone's, here we go. North Africa. Thank you, baby. Sending love back to you, love. Let's see here. Blue discussed how they were going through a little bit of gender dysmorphia, their self-worth and self-image, and how people were giving them, what's the word? She was getting more attention in drag than out of drag. We've kind of heard this story before, or this sort of narrative with queens on the show who go through that process of thinking, okay, if I'm getting more attention this way, am I supposed to be something else? Am I supposed to be a trans woman? Am I supposed to, change things up for me? And it becomes a learning experience because a lot of people who are getting in drag, not speaking for every one of them, but a lot of people are also still figuring out who they are as a person. At the same time, they're creating a persona to exude the person who they feel they are or what they want to be when they're entertaining. I know me, if I get into full geesh or whenever I'm ready to perform, I put on an entire persona for myself. I'm still Matty, but like I'm gonna give you a goddamn show because that's all I think of if I'm ever getting drag. It's like cut up, entertain, boom cat. Like that's where my mind goes. Like eat it. It's just where I am. Like all that kind of stuff. And so for Blue, Blue is really dysphoria, not dysmorphia. Haka, are you laughing? I'm so sorry. I did not mean to be disrespectful. Y'all, I really, really apologize. I thought I said dysmorphia. I did not mean to say dysphoria. I really apologize for that. I know that's not a funny topic at all. Please forgive me for that one. I thought I said dysmorphia. I really do apologize. I really do apologize for that. I just want to make sure because this was highlighted. You're laughing at me. I apologize, Haka. Anybody else that may have taken offense to that, like let's keep this rolling here, okay? So to Blue's non-binary, I hope that was correct too. Blue also said dysphoria. Are you sure, Orange Biscuits? Because I don't know. I'm like trying just to get through this and do the best job I have. Like I'm just trying to do my best here. Okay. Okay. It's like, whoa, like, okay. So yeah, Blue basically was expressing themselves. It was a really great moment. Juju was there to, dysphoria is correct. Okay. Gender dysphoria can also come with body dysmorphia. I'm just not trying to offend anybody. I'm just trying to do my job. Y'all know I've had a really bad day yesterday and I'm trying to make it through. So let me to that and keep going here. It was a beautiful moment. It was great. I really enjoyed this scene from the two. They had a really nice hug at the end of it. And yeah, it's like, girl, I can't say anything. After all that happened, this is where we're at. I got it right both times. Okay, good. It's like, oh my God, I don't know why people don't like me. I'm trying. Sorry. So yeah. So we've moved from it being pinned to the side to it now being pinned in the back. So the staple moved from the shoulder to above the butt. Okay, let's make sure that we keep that for Blue. He, they when they're out of drag, and she, they when they're in drag. We're going to do that for Blue. Blue was such a sweetheart in person, too. As a matter of fact, let me tell you a story about Blue Hydrangea. Let me tell you a story. I don't even think Blue's going to see this video. When I met her at DragCon in 2019, she was one of the first people I walked up to. She was adorable, by the way. Super, super, super sweet. Super sweet, right? She told me, and it blew my mind. It blew my mind. She was like, you know, we have your videos in a group chat, because it was for season 1 of the reviews. And I had no idea they were even watching me. She's like, yeah, we have you in a group chat. She's like, every time you review in, it was Jake Yonsei, because at the time Jake was still doing reviews. Me, Jake Yonsei, I forget who else it was. A couple other reviewers. She's like, yeah, we have you in a group chat. Every time it gets posted, we put it in the group. That was for season 1, of course. But it just blew my mind when I talked to her, like, oh, y'all were watching? Like, oh, thank you. But she was really, really sweet. Really sweet. So even if I like gab her, you know what I'm saying? Or say, I don't like this or like that, la, 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 la. Haka, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. It blew my mind. That was funny. Okay, I'll give you that. But yeah, she was really sweet for that too. And I talked to a couple other people as well, and that were on that season. They were like, oh yeah, I know you are, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, super sweet, super sweet. The only one who I say wasn't as warm and friendly was a favorite for people, but yeah. The Vivian was the best experience, because as y'all know, we shared a chicken wing. We had a good time together. Her and Something Wong too. I will fight y'all over Something Wong. Shout out to Wilma Fingerdew. I love her. I'm gonna get her back on the panel. We had a moment, but it's time for Wilma to show back up again. It's time. I miss my Wilma Fingerdew, my little Fingerdew, my Canadian. Someone typed it. I was like, I tried to take a picture and they grabbed my phone and said, no. And then they took out their little ring light. And because I wasn't as tall, she was like, I'm gonna hold it, right? Click. That was it. Didn't speak to me again. It was like, oh, everybody else gave me like so much time and like, oh, baby, da, 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 da. But that one, really, I think not. I was like, oh, wow. Okay. Maybe she's tired. I assume she was tired. They are saying it in the chat. It wasn't, it wasn't Vinegar. That's my girl. Yeah, it was y'all's favorite, Miss Mama. Mm-hmm. I think she was tired. So that was the experience. But to me, I chopped it up as she was tired. Because it was like, she just grabbed the phone like that. I was like, here. She's like, oh no. It's like, girl, what if I was on here? Anywho. Oh, Jimbo is helping Cheryl with the sewing machine. Monique helps Jamie win this episode. Would I tell you? This is why it's lovely to help people. It's nice to do those things. It makes you look good, and you may just want to do it. But had you not said nothing at all, what position would she have been in? And you could have possibly been in the top 2. I was upset. But I also was like, well, let's look at what the clothes are giving, and then we can judge from there. But Monique was a good sister. She was like, Janie, that ain't gonna work, bitch. That's not gonna work. As a matter of fact, get this. Get this. That's the color palette, swatch to swatch. I mean, damn, RuPaul was like, I'd wear this. I was like, oh. I was like, okay. Okay. I wouldn't. She manifested this. We can't be mad. Listen, you know, Monique goes to church, right? So that manifestation found its way into God's hands and spoke to Monique. Mo, hi. I need you to go over there and help your Highland sister. That's what that felt like. Okay, when Jesus says, yes, Janie's going to win the episode. I'm sorry. But true. Tito, I agree with this. Build the alliances up because as you can see, there are things that are taking place right now. So get your peoples together. It also works out for Janie. Let's say I'm starting to notice these people who they're gravitating to the most. I am. I'm starting to see the UK girls are kind of in their own section. Jimbo rolls over there often. Jujubee is of all nations, and it's really I have this. I'm seeing it a little differently. It's like USA with Holland, a little bit of Thailand in there, but I'm really seeing UK more so with Canada. Interesting. It is a social game. It's a social game. That's why we like it, because you can't just make it by, okay, we're going to be the best. Now, if you're a BIA, yeah, you're going to be put in the bottom. If you're, I'm sorry, you're going to go home if you're ever in the bottom because we don't want our attitudes in our own. Ask Kennedy Davenport. Who would you like to send milk? United Nations of Jujubee. I'm telling you. Thank you all for tuning in today. 538 of y'all in the room. Hit that like button, share, subscribe if you're new here. My name is Matty Rants. I'm awesome. Yeah, I'll keep that statement. And if you want to throw a tip my way, that jar is rolling down the bottom with the PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. Let's keep it rolling. Monique gave some good suggestions. Janie took the advice. I was here for it. All right, now we need to have this conversation. I felt away. I felt a ways. I did. I was not digging the seamstress comment. How much do I need to pay you? Like all of that. I wasn't feeling none of it. None of it. And it bothered me because I guess stereotypes in certain situations too, when it comes to like tailoring and this, that, and the other. And I was like feeling the ways that she even made the comment, but I was like, Matt, don't do that. Don't do that. Like, she's just playing games. Let's not go there. Let's not do all that. However, image is everything. And well, image can be everything. And that's what it was giving me. It was giving me very, very, it's 1960s. I just hired Minnie as my help. And now she's my best friend. So I can joke with her about stuff like that. Not totally, but kind of. Then it's, I love you, Pan. I know that's not what it was too. And Pan did say on Twitter, I did not sew the entire dress. I just helped put a couple of things together and fix a couple of stuff. Technically, Pan, and I love you down. You did make that dress. She low-key had nothing going on for that motherfucker. And you put stones on that bitch. You ruched that girl and you made it look like something that it was worth something. You did that. Pan drying that dress looked lovely when you were finished with it. Tell you that. That's what it was. You made that dress look lovely. It was a fool before you touched it. All tea. You helped her. You made that dress with Bagga. Bagga didn't make that whole thing down. Like, Thank you, Keiston. Bagga could have at least acknowledged Pan in front of the judges. Anyway, love you, May. Thanks for making our day. Thank you, Keiston. Just, you saw what Janie did? Monique is actually the one that made the suggestion for me to change this up and get this going on here. Wow, that was a great tip. Thank you. That's what's going to make me nervous for Pan, is that she's going to play a nice game and it's going to fuck her over, because you can see from this one, from Bagga, she wouldn't play a nice game. She already knows she ain't shit but a comedian. I said it. So what's she gonna do? If someone is better at sewing, send her home. If someone's better at lip syncing, send her home. Better gowns, send her home. You're helping the wrong one. All right. All right. If we look, and mind you, I love Bag of Chips. She's funny as fuck. But let's be very clear. It's a goddamn competition. I ain't helping you with shit. I'm gonna suggest things for you. Like how Monique was like, you could take this and you could do this and do that with it. That's it. I'm not going to come over there and with my pin cushion on my wrist. And mind you, Pangina is a hand sewer. They don't do the machine. I'm like Pangina. I don't like using the machine. I know how to stitch. I know how to sew. I know how to create a silhouette and get a garment going, make a shape. Now, when that sewing machine come, I got to do some work on that. But I don't like it. This is a goddamn competition. You shouldn't be helping nobody like that. You literally made her dress, half of it at least. I said it. I'm keeping it. I'm done. I know you said it, Pan. I love you, sister. You know I love you down. But I looked at you like, I know you did not. Monique Hart is all of us in this situation. As Pan, looking gorgeous as ever, is doing the Lord's work by helping, I almost said oppressor. It was Mo's face for me the entire time. As Bag was like, oh my God, I'm going to pay you how much you take MasterCard, my seamstress. Oh, I'm just joking. Huh? Huh? I mean, Janie. Even Janie is up in there like, girl, what is going on? They're all like, I know that what we are witnessing is not this. This right here. This right here. How very Tory of her. Did I do it right? Did I say it right there? That was like, right. Moving forward. How very Tory. I'm telling you, I'd have wore that dress out by the time I was done with it. Baby, you remember Cinderella? That part. Mm-hmm. Thank you, everybody. I that was for you because y'all educated me and now but yes, I think it was Monique Hart that said in Untucked, Bag of Chips is the only queen who I know has a full corset on and still don't give shape. I heard Diana groan when she called herself the people's princess. Child. That's all that I can say. Do. Do we like this? I am so conflicted. Yes. Oh yeah, let me explain that real quick. So if you want to join my Patreon for the reactions, it's only $1 that's necessary for you to even view like everything. Okay. So I have the other tiers for like other specifics, and I know there's like descriptions to them, but in reality, because of the fact that on YouTube I used to do these reactions and now they're like, no, you may not. I'm making it just $1 a month. If you want to do more like the 5 or the 10 or the 20 tier, one of the higher tiers is like you get my Nintendo Switch access and we play together and all that kind of stuff. You don't have to do those, but the $1 is the one that will get you access for it. So by all means. If 1,000 people join for just $1, that's perfectly fine. But yeah, I just wanted to make it like as cheap as possible for y'all to access me as far as the reactions go. So all I'm asking for is $1 a month. I am not Amberlynn Reed. I will not ask you for $10 to sit there and do nothing and talk about how I lost this amount of weight, even though the numbers don't match. And it was from a year ago, from a video she posted before. I'm not that guy. I'm not going to be Chantel. I'm not going to tell you I'm not going to go to that man's house and still go to his house and then pay his phone bill after you say you're going to cut off the phone. All right. So you're doing better on season 14. You're doing a lot better on season 14 as far as your clothes are concerned. Okay. Madam. Let me get back to my Patreon real quick. I'll come here. Also, the thing is that with the Patreon, the more of y'all that subscribe to that and the bigger amount I get, I'm actually trying to pay for another tier of Vimeo because you have to pay that annually and it's not cheap. So the next tier up is the one I have to do it for because a lot more of you are interested in the reactions and I want to show like the whole reaction. But 5 gigabytes is not enough for all the videos I'm going to be doing. So I have to upgrade it to 1 terabyte, right? That I'm going to do very, very soon. I'm just trying to save some money to get that done. But yeah, I'm going to be adding a lot more shows. Right now it's UK versus the World, season 14, and Euphoria. Oh, my Euphoria reactions, okay? But I'm going to be adding way more shows to this. So once I can get up the amount to pay, it's like basically an extra $200 I'm going to pay these people for the year. I will have way more videos up. And so we'll have, I'm trying to get to where there's a video a day or every other day at least on my Patreon. So we're there. Now back to this. Let's move forward. I don't like, I love her wig. I think her makeup is great. I love the color scheme. It's this nude illusion right here that takes away from this beautiful fabric that I'm actually kind of into. I'm into this. I'm into all of this part right here. I just don't like the bear. I don't like the bear. The bareness right over here with a couple of, that's my only issue. Okay, that's another thing too. We need to have a conversation seriously, but we will be having a conversation about what's to come for Matty because yeah, after a very tough night, your boy woke up like, okay, we have shit to do. And this is what we're going to do. But yeah, I heard you love bears. Well, some. Little muscle bear. Okay. Let me stop telling you my tea. Shout out to ANAB on my Cash App. Hold on, Michelle. I ain't done talking about you. We're going to get to Miss Allen. Hold on. Ooh. There she go. Let me get some. I see you, Kayla. I see you, Alim. I see you, Buddhist Geek. I see you on my Patreon now. And I see you on my Cash App. I see Stephanie Brown. Thank you, baby. Brian, thank you, baby. Warren, thank you so very much. I appreciate y'all loves. Let's get her done, okay? And Nancy, right as I got this up. Hold up. Is my package delivered? Bitch. Okay, so Michelle looks lovely. I think red is a good color for her. I enjoyed this nice little side bang too, and a little wump the wump. Alan Carr is still going to be my favorite from the UK franchise. I think Graham's good, but Alan's fucking funny. Like, Alan's stupid funny. So I'm a fan. And I also love his reactions as well. Red being her color is why she hates green. Is that why I don't like green? I can wear green, but I don't like green. And then I hate orange, but everyone says orange looks really good on me. But I hate it. Woo! Chad Oliver. Remember what I told you, baby. I see you, Rebecca. On my Cash App, thank you, baby. Baby. Okay, Erica, Alti, the first screenshot has his teeth looking like Snaggletooth. So, like, I didn't want to do that to Alan. So this is the one where his, no shade. No shade, Alan. But the first shot with you, it was like Robin left Batman and was on his way to Teen Titans in your mouth. It was just not working. It wasn't working. But I love me some Alan. I thought the jacket was cute. Now, forgive me here, because this is probably going to be the part where it's like, is he organized? Daisy Mae Cooper. Now, I know she's an actress. Okay. She's been in things like This Country, never mind the Buzzcocks. Wow. Taskmaster. It's clear I'm reading this from her Wikipedia page. No shade. I did not know who this was. But I was like, oh, she was funny. She also had this really dry pan humor to her. I like that. Like deadpan. Dry, deadpan humor. It was good. It's good. So I was a fan of her too. Didn't know who the hell she was, but I promise you, out of all the shows that I just looked up 5 seconds ago, I will probably take a look at Never Mind the Buzzcocks, because that one sounds funny. All right. There we go. I do like the feedback. I think we need that more from guest judges. Sometimes we get these people who are like, what's the word I'm looking for? Can you tell I'm like triggered from them like giving me that 18 plus rating for my panel video, from them putting it as a like too adult? Do you see what I'm saying, Roby? I don't even want to say that word. It's like bazak. Didn't even want to say it. But I do love when they have someone there that actually gives commentary, who also understands drag, who, even if they don't understand drag, they want you to give them something. Like as an entertainer, you can see other entertainers trying to do their work. She was a little dry. I mean, the wig was dry, but she was also a little dry for me. Sometimes people are better, singing or doing the work that they do to express themselves versus getting in front of a microphone and saying, let's have a conversation. Okay. I did feel she was biased towards Cheryl. I mean, they have the same jawline, babe. So why else wouldn't she be? Same jawline. She's on Avenue 5 on HBO. Yeah, that I saw on there too. Is that a good show? Because again, I'm getting into the HBO Showtime stuff. Is it Black Monday or Friday? I forget the one with Don Cheadle. That's so good. I'm catching up on that one right now. But y'all are saying the Buzzcocks is good. Okay, I'm gonna take a look. I'm gonna see if where I can find it. I want to watch that. That one, it just sounded funny. I also saw it had the longest run of most of the things there. Black Friday, yeah, that's a good one. It's really good. I saw the first season, missed the second season. I'm now catching up on the second season right now. So yeah. Oh, all right. Hey, oof. Hey, Charlie Brown. Where's Lucy? Hey, kitty girl. Ooh, I hate that song. All right. Kitty girl is the first category in the RuPaul Ball. Pangina Heels is the first up. This was kind of amazing. Galaxy Quest, are you talking about the Black Lady sketch comedy show? The one that's on HBO? Because that's the one I love. I love that show. This is the Egyptian cats, those hairless cats that they have. I forget the name of them. What are they called again? I was going to get one, but then I had a friend who had one and I petted it and I couldn't. They're still sweet, but I just could not get it. What are the hairless cats called again? There's a specific breed for them. It's Sphinx. Are you sure? It's not Siamese. That's not it. That's not Siamese. Is it Sphinx cat? Okay, so I was right. Okay. I thought it was another name. I loved it. I thought this was fabulous. Do you see why I made the statement about Jujubee? Where I was like, girl, do you hear me? Because they had a whole kitty cat. Okay, so I thought it was fabulous. Now, you think so, Silver? I like the cats. And just when I rubbed him, maybe it was him. Maybe she didn't like clean that cat enough. He was sweet though. He really was. He was nice. His name was she called him Barry Bonds. I hated that name for her cat. I just like to call him Mr. Bonds. Mr. Bonds. I unfortunately have to block this because, yeah, but she released the coat and she was ready to feed her children. Fabulous. Insane even. I love that the headpiece covered the eyes too. Like all of it was good. All of it was good. Go ahead, Pam. Go ahead. I thought I was playing Street Fighter 5 girl, and this was a whole like alternate costume for Minette. That's her name? It's Minette, right? Oh, bitch, you know who I'm talking about, one of the newer characters on Street Fighter 5. I haven't played that in so long. What is her name again? Come on, Matt. I know her name. I played with her a little bit. What is her name again? I can't get it out. It's not coming to me. It's killing me. But I used to play with her as in Street Fighter 5. It was Laura, her, Colleen, Minette. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I was close. It was an it, not an I. It's an A. Yes, that's who I'm referring to. Because once I saw her come out, I was like, is that who I think it is? I was like, oh. I'm glad she also didn't say that she was Cleopatra. That I was happy about. She was referring to the goddess of fertility, or one of the gods of fertility in the Egyptian culture for the look. But let's be very clear here. Girl, this is a costume from Party City. You put cat ears on and you walked on the stage with. Chop. I like her, but this was a chop. And so I was gagged at positioning. Chop. Bastet. There we go. Bastet, right? Bastet. It's Bastet, right? There we go. Okay. Okay. That's, I remember that. But I just was like, okay. Chop. She's pretty. It's a chop. Everybody wants to be a cat. Oh, now I would give Cheryl 2 minutes just because she did an Aristocat reference. That's the only reason I was like, oh, is that my little baby? Like, I thought, oh, they're cute. I was like, oh my God, it's Aristocats. Like, I was very happy for this. So I was kind of shocked. Now, is this the best thing ever? No. Is it one of the best things she's worn? Mm-hmm. That part. This was one of the best things Cheryl's ever brought to the stage. I kid you not. So I was cat. She came out as Marie. Yes, came out as Marie from Aristocats, bitch. I was gagged. I was like, oh my God. It's one of my favorite Disney movies. So I was very entertained that Cheryl would do something like this. And I'm not normally the one to do that, but yeah. Like, I'd normally be like, girl, now come on now. But I do agree with Gamer Guy. It's like, does she not know how to draw cat makeup? It's a triangle. Maybe she was like, honey, I'm not messing up this face. I don't have enough time to get this on. Let's do it. Thank you. Jujubee. What is this? What? What is this? She looks like season 2. I kid you not. This is season 2 drag. I hope Monique gives her the business next week. Girl, what is this? So she wore a party dress that she cut the top parts out as cats. That's it. That is the only cat thing from this. Y'all, she had the boa just so she could play with the feathers. Mama, the shoes. Why? Her hair is lovely. Her makeup is lovely. Makeup and hair is lovely. Chin up, it's fabulous. Downstairs is a giggle. This isn't bad. This is funny. I think this is hilarious. It's like, girl, so you not trying? Like, they've sent Lemon home and we kept this? Oh, bitch. Why a white pump? I'm okay with the wig. I'm okay with the face. It's just right under there. I can't do. Dark Rogue? Is that who I think it is? Dark Rogue? Is that who I think it is in your Abby? Okay. Yeah, I'm scrolling and looking, and I'm like, okay. Is that my fave? That's my fave. I saw a super chat I missed. Let me get back to it. Scrolling. I can't look at Juju's look without laughing. Oh, it's a hot mess. Hot mess. Here she go. Naomi, hey, boo. Hey, Maddie, so glad I caught this for long enough to send you some love. Thank you, baby. Also, I'm so glad Mama Ru got Juju together this episode. Like, where is Juju, girl? She couldn't make a joke out of that on the stage. Oop. But made a joke out of herself with this look. Chop Suey. She is the best Sailor Scout. Don't you do it. Don't you? You're trying to win points with me, Dark Rogue. She is. Yeah, Juju embarrassed. That I boo. That was awful. Jimbo. Okay, I actually kind of love this, even though I think on normal situations, I would never. But this kind of actually worked really well. It was really cool, especially with the coat. I don't know why I like this a lot. I liked it a lot. And then she also had the, just like Pangina, but not as, visual. Like she had the, the breast to feed the children. It was interesting. I was like, oh, okay. The wig went with this very well. Her makeup, I was like, okay. Like it was right. It was right. I am following the rules today, YouTube. I'm following the rules today. I don't want to hear it. I'm following the rules today. I thought she was cool. I thought Jimbo did the assignment well. This was Kitty Girl. Puss. This was not Ticker. Stop. Oh my gosh. No, okay, that's one of them. But my favorite is Venus Love Chain Circle. Yeah, Venus Love Chain. It's Venus Love Chain and then Wink. It's Venus. I forget it. It's Wink and then something. It's one of my favorite moves she does. She like literally blows a kiss and a sword pops up, grabs it, throws that bitch, and all of a sudden it turns into like a chain chomp. It's like, what the fuck? But yeah. Okay. Jimbo, you served. Go ahead, bitch. Bag of chips is next. Okay. Things I like. Things I don't like. This gives me more Todoroki from Mario. If the girls know, they know. This is giving me the cat costume that Peach wears for the Mario game. When they get in the cat costumes and they ring that little bell. Gave a little bit of that. Like I can imagine Bag of Chips riding a motorcycle in a Mario Kart course and then her hitting a trick and going, wee, like very that. It's also giving me the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland meets Mike Myers costume, shape, shitty presentation from the Cat in the Hat movie. It's good and bad. It's good because the concept is there. No one else did it. I think it's original for what it was given on stage. At the same time, I'm like, you're giving me a raccoon cat. This is like low-key a raccoon and a cat put together. Like, it's giving more of that for me. Yeah. No shade, but like, it didn't make me go, ooh, I was more so like, that's a lot going on here. But yeah, she's doing Bagpuss. It's an old kids show from England, Maddie. Oh, okay. Why didn't she do Garfield? I mean, it would have worked for her character since she don't like to do shit. Okay. Yeah, I got I got Peach and Margot riding a motorcycle, wee, or climbing up a wall real quick and doing the little dashes in the air. Very that. Ooh, I would have loved for Red Panda. That's not the kitty category, but let's say they had an animal category. Alexis, I think I would love to do a red panda. I love red pandas. My first time ever seeing one was at the San Diego Zoo for my birthday. I've never seen a red panda, not even out here in Houston. I felt like I always missed them when I went by the zoo. So I went to the San Diego Zoo. That was my first time there. It's beautiful, by the way, if y'all are ever going to visit. It's one of the best zoos I've ever been to. I think it is the best zoo. The red panda was literally sitting right in front of me on this branch. And it's a gag because I'm like, this thing could jump at me at any time. Nope, just sat there, just chilling. Hi, hello. I wanted it so bad, but I'm not a monster. I'm not going to have an exotic animal. So yeah, I'm not Tiger King. It's Bagpuss. I'm going to look that up. I did not mean to do this. So I'm just looking at the screenshot. I did not mean for it to be that blurred. Let me look at Bagpuss. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, I want that. Wait, how do I get that? Can I get this sent to me? Like, how much is this? That is so cute. Oh, it's so cute. I don't like them other dolls there. That doll looks scary. Oh no, baby. It's so cute. Oh, so she really didn't do Bagpuss then, because this looks adorable and this looks like So, okay. Sorry. Woo. This took me a second to like. The first time I saw this, I was like, I don't know. Second time, fabulous. I was like, oh. And this also looked really good on her Instagram. Maybe the angles. Something about this looks a lot better on Instagram. But I found this to be okay. Wasn't mad. I like the colors. Presentation was there for me. The silver lining is what's throwing it off like a lot. Like why? But elements of this I enjoy. Okay, this is now bothering me now that I'm looking at this a little bit. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about this part right here? What is this? Is that a tongue? What is that? What is that? I don't see that in this picture right here. Where did this come from? What's going on here? Okay. It's not horrible. I like it though. I like it. It's all right. It's all right. It's not bad. I mean, it's better than what her sister just came out in my opinion. Okay. Erica, you get points. Chromiatica. You get points. You get points. You get points, my love. Oh, thank you, Drew, for the Venmo. You always show up with the content no matter what's going on. You know I do, baby. Listen, rain or shine, hell or fire, I'm going to show up. Who is this sending me a friend request? Thank you, Raphael. Okay, I'm so sorry. Mark, I'm so sorry. That text was actually kind of like, it was a friend request, but when I saw who it was from, I was like, oh, not my pastor. And I go, ah! Oh, wow, 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 wow. Because you know, I was like, oh my God, no, she did. I have been dying for somebody to do a Sailor Moon reference on this fucking show. Plastique was the closest one. She gave a little Sailor Moon tease. Princess Serenity more so. For one particular, it was like the Meet the Queens that was happening. Whoa, bitch. But you know, I love this show down. I love this show down. I love this show down. It's one of my awakenings as a kid for me to be me and all that kind of stuff. This was a very big moment. Okay. But her as Luna, the cat from Sailor Moon, oh my God, don't let me and Monique have been there at the same time. Because I will tell you this right now. I've been like, Mo, you doing this, I'm coming out as Artemis, all tea. All tea. I was already planning on if I ever got on the show, or if I, like, once I get fully into my geesh and do my full thing, I was already planning on getting an outfit for Artemis. I was literally in my mind, like, I'm going to have a cat outfit just like Artemis. So this was a lot for me to take. I passed out. I was screaming. It's an automatic. I'm being biased about it. Don't give a fuck. This one I will you can call me for, you can, whatever. Whatever. This was it for me. I like she painted her feet. Mo painted her feet. That was some dedication. I was here for this just for the reference. That's it. Did that Nintendo Direct Live already come out, or is it coming out soon? Because I need to catch that my damn self. I need to see what games they got. Legends of Arceus is the only thing that's keeping me going on the Switch right now. Ooh, this is perfect. No, it's not perfect, but it's fabulous. Let me not lie. It's not fully perfect, but it's goddamn fab. It's streaming right now. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Now I see where the dip in 16 people went from. Next category is Butch Queen. Right now I see where like a couple people went to. Nobody did this category correct for me. They gave women who they found to be a little bit more masculine, but that's not what a Butch Queen is. And I think that once RuPaul saw, or better yet, they figured, oh, none of them got it. It's like, we're not going to do too much with this. We're not going to like drag this on. Because in reality, this to me, not so much. Now, her being the queen, I thought was cool. I thought this was a great look. I liked her take on this too. The purse shotgun is actually kind of fabulous. The purse gun is kind of fabulous. Yeah, the only person who did Butch Queen correctly was Mo Hart. That's the only one. That was Butch Queen. This is Queen. But she also gave Butch Queen, because get it? She's the queen for Butch. So I was like, okay, Pan, I'll give you credit on that. But to me, it just not what I was looking for. So I still give this a soft, soft puss. Soft puss. I was actually here for Janie's. Janie Jacquet, Orange is the New Black. I was here for this. Not the assignment, but also more so giving hard lesbian in prison, not even to the lesbians. Shout out to my lesbian sisters. This was cute. I liked it. She gave. I was here for it. Not my category, but I was like, oh, okay, this is something. But it's not the category. It's not the category. It's a hot butch lesbian, yes. This isn't a chop, this is explosion. This is an explosion. Kaboom. Not a chop. Boom. The warehouse gone. Oh my God, there was a fire. There was a fire. Some people made it out alive. This is that. Boo, 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 boo. Not the assignment. Not the assignment. If it was the assignment, tacky. Boo. Terrible. And you know what's really funny? I thought Miss Mom over here teaching Vogue and shit would have known about categories for the ballroom since you describing these things with the 5 elements for people. I thought this baby would have known what Butch Queen was since you know so much about the ballroom scene and Vogue and girl. I thought this you would have had in the bag. After her season, Von Reeves, I'm going to give you this tea. I saw an ad on Cheryl's Instagram and on her Twitter talking about if you want to learn how to Vogue, classes with me, sponsored by, so a company actually gave her money to do this. Sign up, do all that, And I was like, teach people how to do what? Girl, you jumped on the stage and nearly broke your neck. What the fuck are you talking about? How dare you? Butch Queen. Girl, this is just tacky. Awful. 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 Girl, Cheryl thinks the 5 elements are water, fire, wind, earth, heart, go, planet. Bitch, that's all. That's what she thought, Miss Thing. All the falling she did. Goddamn. Now on to Juju beat. This is not the assignment either. So my idea of a Butch Queen is a powerful woman in the industry. Huh? What is that, Artemis? What is that? What is that? Ma'am. Just say you didn't have it in your suitcase. I'm okay with this outfit if I saw her in the club. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. But then she opens her jacket and she's actually kind of soft. So you don't know nothing about. Okay, got it. Queen of the universe, like dead ass. Like, no, it's a chop. Nope. Can't get me this time. Not the category, but actually kind of cool though. Still, this is not Butch Queen, but this was cool because it's a Mugler inspired number. We've seen the look before, but definitely done differently for sure. Jimbo as a biker chick, not Butch Queen. It's a great look. It's still not the category, but it's a great look. I was like, oh, bitch, you giving it. But it's not the category. But I thought it was fabulous. And that breastplate was sticking out to Jesus. Okay. But not the category. She was safe, everybody. Bag of chips is in the military. Okay. A woman in the military is a Butch Queen, apparently. Okay. I guess. I guess. I got character from Jimmy Neutron. Thank you, Aquaria. Thank you so much for that tweet. It was fabulous. I was like, yep, there she go. Yeah, right there. Yeah. That's more what I got from that. Or There was no shape in all 3 looks. FYI. I hear you and then I disagree, AJ. So I understand your point and I respect you for having it, but I disagree completely in terms of the category for Butch Queen. That's like taking something that was said for something that is ballroom, that is directly from ballroom, and then taking it and bastardizing it, or you know how things go when people appropriate things and making it into something it's not. These aren't Butch Queens. That's not what the category is. Butch Queen is literally cisgendered gay male presenting. Just saying. I understand though, but I disagree, baby. But I will also respect your opinion just because others can feel the same way too. But for me, I was pressed. I was upset. I was like, this is not what I'm going for. This is not what I was looking for. Sorry. RuPaul used Vanjie armor spell on Bagga to save her from the bottom 2. Is that what you think? Child. I'm so mad. She was safe this week. This was so stupid. Oh, the ladybug from Bug's Life is too good. Shut up. Okay, let's talk about Blue Hydrangea. Now, this one, while I continue to keep my same statement as before, I would say is a little bit more in the Butch Queen category, if we're really going to go there. Because why not? In terms of a strong woman who's sporting a stash and it's probably at some sort of carnival, or you know how it was back in the day. Better yet, American Horror Story Freak Show. I appreciate this. I'm not going to lie. I actually like this a lot. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, interesting. And I like the fact that she didn't wear a pant with it and it was a dress. Rowlett! Ah! I just caught one the other day in a space-time drift situation. And the last shiny I got was that manta ray one. I'm still looking for new shinies. I tried to get that damn fish that always runs away, but I didn't get it. I was here for it. Too. Yeah, I liked it. I thought for blue, this was fabulous. So I was kind of here for this presentation. This is the only person for me that did this correctly. Mohart. This is Butch Queen. Down. Mantine, thank you. Yeah, that was the one that was my last shiny. I was shocked when I got it. I got it when those spawns happened. And my first one was Cyndaquil. That was my starter. I'm not shading this person because I'm over whatever, right? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But I got low-key, Nina Benina Brown could do this look. At first, when she came out, I was like, girl, did Nina pull together? I kid you not. I was like, this is giving me so much of that. Dead ass. I was like, she looked damn near like Nina. But I thought this was fabulous. Like, I really did. I thought this was fabulous. I also enjoyed the fact she had the purple bandana in the back. That was a big shout out to the olden days. I shouldn't say that, but you know, the early days of the gays when you had to sort of like show who you were or talk to folks via what you carried in the back with your handkerchiefs based off what you liked, what you wanted, what you needed. Yeah. And that's why I was saying no shade. I was like, if low-key, I thought this was Nina. And also, you know, if Miss Brown did this, girl with an 8. The hanky code, right. So I thought that was cool that Mo brought a reference that's necessary for our history up into this bitch. That part, Manny, who's I know a lot of y'all saying Cameo. That part too. The song played, girl. I was like, get out of here. It was the lipstick in the jock for me. I was impressed. I'm like, girl, what? Why? I was like, oh, she's definitely in the top 2. That was all I was thinking about. Give him a cigarette, please. It was everything. Everything. Now on to the You Wear It Well category. By the way, I hated every song that was given. So, yeah, might. Pangina Heels. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. They delivered my package. Where is it at? Is that the front door? I'm like, y'all want to come with me to the front door real quick? Okay. Okay, hold on, y'all. We're going to get my package. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. Coming back. Coming back. Oh, okay. I just pulled a Chantel on y'all. I just pulled a foodie booty. Let's go down the hallway. Oh God, I'm sorry. I had to order something this morning and it was muy importante. So I like had to get it. And then I have my second package that's coming tomorrow. Thank God I needed this. Okay. Back to share screen and continue. All right. Thank you 612 of y'all for being here. Please hit that thumbs up, share, and subscribe. Like, comment, drop a tip my way if you feel like it. A thumbs up is just as important. Pangina first. Oh my God, I can't believe I did that. I've never done that before. I was like, I always like, I'll come back. I'm like, you know what? Pick up the goddamn computer. Pick up the GD computer. Girl, if they get this video. Pangina Heels, you wear it well. This is supposed to be a dress designed that, excuse me, RuPaul. I don't like how this is worded. Come on, Matty. Something that you think RuPaul would wear, but not to impersonate RuPaul. I said, okay, that I like. I like that category. And I'm glad RuPaul said not to impersonate me. Some of them were trying, well, Jimbo, but everybody else. I like Pangina's outfit. Now, I do, the one side of it, it's a little bit open for me. But then again, when RuPaul was like, well, it's not finished. But I'm thinking to myself, RuPaul wears outfits like that all the time, where it looks like they're not finished. So what are we talking about? Pangina, your makeup is stunning. Can you teach me how to do your eyes, please? Well, do my eye like your eye? That's better. Seriously, Pan. The way you block, oh, girl, all up here. It's just, woo, fantasy for me. I like your makeup so much. I want to do an eye just like that. Yeah. Them earrings are everything, too. Oh, them earrings are everything. Okay, let me stop. I'm really getting into it now. This is fabulous. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's just, yeah, we could have had the other side of it, but like, Pangina hand-stitched this. This is not a sewing machine. She sat there, she meticulously went through it, bunched it right, ruched it together, and came up with a look. This is fabulous. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, then we would have all appreciated it. If Rue was wearing that. Yeah. Silent film starlet. I see that, Ari. Yeah. Hyper polished Betty Boop. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Tanisha, I'm not highlighting that. I don't think so. Not that jaw. It's too cut crease on angular. Okay. It's fabulous. Still look glued? I don't see it. Don't see it. But that's how you feel. I feel that. But I think it's fab. It's pretty good. Loved it. Eye makeup is everything. You think this is Lala Ree 2.0? Oh, honey. How is that possible? Girl, we're not. I can't give that time. That was stupid. Okay, moving forward. Janie Jacquet. I'll be real. It's a nice bodysuit, and I think that the fabric goes well with it, but I was kind of shocked that this was given such a high rating. Girl, nobody who I needed to highlight, Enrique. That wasn't even close. I was a little shocked. This was high. Are y'all? Because I mean, this is definitely something she would wear, and it's nice. It's decent. But I was a bit spooked that this was considered to be like in a range of top positioning for outfits. She manifested it through Monique's suggestions. Yeah, she sure did. I'm actually going to be real and say this to me is just a little bit, it's a little boring. It's a little boring. I think her makeup is great. I think her wig is lovely. But I think I want a little bit more from this, but it's not awful. It's not awful. It's not awful. Yeah, it's definitely well constructed. I'm not saying it's just, I think there needs to be a little bit more pow, but it's well made. It's well made. Who said a shake? That is not a shake and go. What are y'all talking about? That is not a shake it. What? Who said that? That was one of my favorite parts too. I'm glad she credited her because you know how that can be sometimes. Ask Aja in All Stars 3. Ask Aja. It's not a BB situation. I don't want to tell you who I picked, and I'm not going to give the person credit for helping me make my outfit. There we go. I like Janie. Yeah, Aja, that I still think about that. I was like, girl, that was really this? Why you not give her credit? Cheryl Hole is next. Boo. Boo, Wendy Testerberger, boo. Cheryl, can I be honest? This is okay. Let's be kind of clear. RuPaul would never wear something like this, but that dress, I actually can see somebody else wearing, and I wouldn't like them wearing it either. But you, for what it's worth, you were given off the rack all tea. Like, give Cheryl at least that much credit. It's not a cute dress, but like you made something, and it looks like a dress. It looks decent. I was like, oh, okay. It's ugly, but it's a dress. You have all these little, God, awful. But she made a dress. Ooh, who's that? Y'all saying Kitty Scott Claw? Stop. It's definitely the silhouette. It's Kitty's silhouette down. Too high, stiff. Nice wig. Makeup is good. I hate the shoes. The dress is giving me cheap, and the scarf is so unnecessary. The scarf is so unnecessary. Why? Was that going to cover up the fact it wasn't finished? Like, what's going on here? Alan Carr would wear it. Yeah, that's true. That maroon and green fabric exists. You do know that literally there is a whole palette that was, okay, I think, Reserver. There's a palette that was popular for like back in 08 and 09 with those colors. I kid you not. There was a palette like that where the girls were putting maroon and that green together a lot. Forget what year it was, but that was a big color scheme for a while. That's probably why that fabric even exists. Now it's ugly, but like, that's how I feel. Her wigs have been, she's paid money. They're not cheap wigs. They're definitely not cheap. Now, is this motherfucker look a little stiff? Yeah, but like, it's a good wig, but that's not what I should be looking at. That shouldn't be like the highlight of her outfit. Scarlett Harlot would wear it. No, she don't have the legs for it. She don't have legs, period. Juju B is here being consistent. The fact I had to put a picture over that, y'all. Oh, I did make the right decision. Thank God. Okay. Sorry, opening my Amazon thing. I was like, did I get the small one? No, I got the right one. Okay. So this is a chop. And it's a chop because the dress itself is almost just that fabric that she had and nothing else. Like you had the orange, you had the purple, and instead you chose that one, just the one, and you made what you could. Now, I think she did better in the designing challenge for All Stars. You remember when she had that dress that was yellow and it was like the perfectly fit? She had the watermelons on top of it and everything. That was a way better dress. That's real. That was a great look. This. Why are you? Why is your face red? Last week it was oily, dripping, sweating, giving you kind of wet look, but not wet. You dry downstairs. Low key giving the person who was giving Nelly that in that video we saw recently, but was real dry. Oh, I was like, girl, why is it so dry? Couldn't be me. That's Nelly too. Oh, babe, slob. But I don't care. I'm not a size blue child. But listen, that face is red. That face is red. It's awful. I can smell it from here. Just awful. Poor Juju. And that blonde wig with that red face. Like, oh. Ooh. Ooh. I think if she didn't like wave her cat all over the stage, like she did, I think that dress would have looked a lot better. But it's almost as if she was like, I'm doing this on purpose for fun. Ma'am, I don't want to see your 5 pantyhose wrapped up in there, girl. It's terrible. It's terrible. Ooh, play, girl. I don't want to see this no more. I'm so serious. In all Jujubee years of competing, she hasn't learned to cheat like Jan did in challenges like these. Ooh. She's a wiener. Jimbo is next. This one was the most RuPaul to me out of all of them. In my opinion, Pangina's was close. But this one, I was like, yeah, Ru would wear this down. Cheat, but she'd wear this down. Yeah, that's Bussy Queen told me that was more than likely the reason why, as well as when I reached out to YouTube and was like, the fuck? They were like, you were showing nudity. And I was like, those were breastplates. Well, it's the illusion of the plates that is a problem. Not everybody is getting flagged, but I did on the panel, and I'd just like to be safe than sorry here, homogenic. So I'm sorry I'm having to cover those beautiful plastic titas, but I don't need my channel to be shut down over nonsense. It's cheap, but it's fabulous. It's cheap, but it's fabulous for me. I kind of liked it. You know what I mean? Jimbo has been coming through. The girls should be nervous. I even think her face, maybe because the fillers are also doing their work too in there, her face makeup has gotten so much better from her season. Because, honey, season 1 Canada, ooh. Ooh. I agree, Christian. I'm sorry, Chrison. I would have preferred a higher slit as well. Maybe like a 1/4 inch up, just a tad. You know, one of these. Just a little. But yeah, I like this. I like the wig. I liked everything about it. So I was really here for that. I was like, okay, Jim, go on. That moment we're going to talk about in a second, because that shit was crazy. Like, you really have gotten RuPaul to live and breathe for you, Jimbo, okay? Because your shenanigans wasn't following through for some of the people in Canada, but Ru's living for it. Pangina and Bag of Chips dress is up next. What do we think of Pangina's and Bag of Chips dress? What do we think? I like what Pangina did to the dress. I think that super helps it. Yeah, everything Pangina did to this makes this so much more serviceable. It actually looks really nice what Pangina did. God, Pangina, you did some really good work on this. I love it. Now, bag. This is a bag of shit, and you know it. Okay. Right. Okay. It's a bag of poo. Ding dong. It's on fire. Front doorsteps. Bitch, I have been saying this for like the last 2 episodes because this mug is right. I'm like, okay, bag of, but I'm also like, when this start happening? I'm here for it. I'm here for the makeup. Mm-mm. 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 I read someone's comment and I didn't know what it meant, and I looked it up, and I want to laugh so hard right now, but I can't. Oh my God. Okay. Fabulous. Not. Bye. 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 Blue hydrangea. I'm on the fence with this outfit. It's not bad. I like it too. I think the construction she did really good on. The sleeve, I hate it. I hate that sleeve. But I think as far as RuPaul is given, this is something that RuPaul wouldn't wear because of the color. But as far as the silhouette goes, yeah, RuPaul would totally do this. I think my issue, yeah, we're going to do that. My issue with this is that eye makeup. I know you were giving RuPaul, but your makeup, blue? Girl. You go right back to what you were doing. Your makeup was already fabulous. Like, you have really good makeup. You do not need to do that with your eyes ever, ever again. Please, no. Like, ew. And the thing is that it probably would have worked, but it's so sharp on your face. You don't have to do that. Like, you have a really soft, pretty face. You do not have to do what RuPaul does with the brow. Like, that's all what Ru's got to construct that face. Okay? You already given feminine features. You don't have to do all that. But I like the construction. I was here for the construction. The color, makeup, wig, okay. But it's nice. It's nice. I just, and didn't RuPaul just say, I don't want you to impersonate me. Give me an outfit I'm going to wear. No, girl, you gave impersonation. It was awful. Well, it was better than Trixie's. All right. I'd like the color homogenic if it was on a different design. Completely. Like just a top. Monique Hart. Excuse me. Mo Hart is next. Monique kind of slayed for 1, 2, but this third round, I was like, nah. Nah. I think her makeup is done. I think the wig with sort of the sloppy sort of look up top with the little bun to bun. I mean, that's Ruzy, like a little old school Ru. Got it. But my issue came from, let me get my highlight over here. This part right here. Right here. And I know she was constructing it and she did the best she could do. Like, for what it's worth, like, at least the girl sewed her goddamn garment and didn't have somebody else doing it. Let's have that. At least she sewed her garment and made it and constructed it. That's me going, I'm just saying. That's literally what I'm going to do from now on. I'm just saying, like, at least she did that. So there's a big credit score that I'm giving towards this. The 2 straps in the front, I see what you wanted to do. It didn't happen. The sleeve is decent, but not necessary. Wait, there's new Mario Kart DLC? You're lying. Wait, but I thought they were making a new Mario Kart. What? I'm so glad I didn't give that game back. I'm in the middle of a live. I'll call you back. See, my friend's already calling me like, oh, did you see? I'm working. $48! What? Wait. It took them how many years to do this? Oh, girl. Okay, pause. If you're on my Patreon, I'm going to do a reaction to the 48 courses. Oh, yeah, bitch. There's new content for the Patreon. Let me go ahead and record myself doing this Nintendo Direct. Oh, yeah. Get my hair back together. Oh, my God. 48? I'm so happy I didn't give the game away. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Do you all know I sold that game about 7 times and bought it back because people kept picking it back up? I got rid of that game so many times. I was like, no one's playing this anymore. Oh, I'll pick it back up because people are playing it. And it was just the same shit. Oh my God. Okay. I got to move on. I'll do this later. What? How did I get all the way back here? How did I get all the way back here? I'll do this later. I'll do the Mario Kart thing later. Let's keep it going. Coconut. Ma'am. They put that stage in there. Wow. Nintendo, I kind of am mad at you because you should have done it a long time ago. And we could have already had a new Mario Kart by now. All right, continuing with this here. So we have our queens on the stage. Fabulousness, all that good stuff. We find out that the 2 people who are safe, 1, 2, 3. Blue hydrangea, which makes sense to me. Bag of chips, which I was absolutely pissed the fuck off. I'm not going to lie. How in all 3 outfits did she beat out, in the bottom 2 being Cheryl, understandable, Juju, understand. Actually, no, I'm going to ask the group. I'm going to ask y'all. Bottom 2 ends up being Cheryl and Jujubee. Did Baggett in the 3 looks beat out those 2 to be safe? That is a question I got to ask here. Because you know what? I ain't going to even say all that because I did want Baggett in the bottom just because she didn't give a shit about the challenge. That's kind of more so why I wanted her to be in the bottom. So she didn't give a shit about the challenge. I like Cheryl's cat costume more than Bagga's. I think that Bagga's Butch Queen look was better than Cheryl's. And I think, ooh, they both had shit for their last looks. No, it should have been Cheryl and Bagga in the bottom. No, fuck, Jujubee was trash too. Sis, it's a lot. Bottom 3. Should have been a bottom 3. Yeah, it should have been a bottom 3. But if I were to be real with you, I think now that I'm thinking about it, now that I'm talking about it, now that I'm saying this, Bagga's presentation probably was a lot better than the other girls in the first 2 looks. Yeah, it makes sense. But I still would have made a bottom 3. Yeah. Yeah, he could have been a bottom 3. Yeah. But I now see bottom 2. I got it. I think Janie should have been safe. I'm glad Janie manifested a win. I'm so happy. But if I'm going to be honest with you, I could have swore Monique was going to be up in that top 2. I thought for sure. Maybe that last dress was not going to be. But the first 2, for me, I was feeling. So I was like, then again, I'm biased for Luna, period. And then the Butch Queen, I thought that was truly the category. So yeah, that's a lot. I think Janie was in chop. She was a chop. No. Where is Omegatron? There we go. I think she was in the top based on the RuPaul look RuPaul liked. So that's points. The second look, I think that RuPaul loved as well. The group did, together. Check. First look was the one that was kind of like, but I think they were more so into the RuPaul look than say Mo's RuPaul looked. But yeah. They put Monique and Pan below Baga. I thought that was weird. I thought that was weird. See, you said JD was I mean, I just thought Pangina did a good job. I thought Monique did a really good job, and Jimbo were my clear 3 from this episode based off of their looks and how the presentation was done. I think Blue was for sure safe. I also would have seen Blue even in the top position, not on that makeup, but it would have made more sense. You know what I'm saying? It's like, there were a couple people where I'm like, yeah, but they were clear bottom queens, Yeah, they did not need to be close to the lower ranks in that terms. I don't know if they just wanted to keep them up there to talk to them versus Blue and Baga, but like we talked about, Cheryl's in a hole, and Juju be the fuck is wrong with your face is in the bottom 2. Juju be losing. Here we go. Cheryl's taste in a hole and Juju be losing are in the bottom 2. There it is. All right, keep it rolling. Click. Untucked. Blue, you know what? I got to give you some time and grace on this one. I'm so thankful that you said something to Baga, your sister. I'm so glad that you told your sister that her shit wasn't cute. I am so happy on Blue for that one. Because that would have been some BS to like sit there and go, no, it's great. No, it was not. So Blue, aren't you gagged that you're safe, girl? When Pangina's the one that made I made this and you did not. You pinned 2 things together and Pangina ruched that sucker and stoned it down. I would have felt some kind of way if I was Pangina. And I know she's being nice and she even got on Twitter, all that type of stuff. I almost feel like y'all have made her so sensitive that she's not going to keep it real anymore because of all the people calling her out of her name, all that hateful shit you were sending Pangina, to be honest with you. But I know that she was, it was Baga's dress. I helped. Cool. But I saw different. So I don't think so. Orlando, what's up? Is it a top 4 and a bottom? That's what the wiki said. That's not always true. Technically, top 4, I don't even know how they would do that compared to this. Yeah, I don't even know how they do that. My brain's activated. If I were to say top 4, bottom 4, top 4 would be Jimbo, Janie, Pangina, Mo. Bottom 4, Baga, scratch. Top 4 would have been Blue, Mo, Jimbo, Pangina. Bottom 4, highest to lowest, Janie, Baga, Cheryl, Jujubee. There it is. That's how I would have done it. Also, a lot of this stuff, this too, if y'all have been looking at the spoilers on YouTube, they're not right. Maybe the elimination order, but as far as who's winning and who's doing what, they haven't been correct in the last 2 episodes. It's so funny. My information was given completely differently, way differently. But when I saw the YouTube videos, I was like, let me see if they can compare to my list. And I was like, that's what, okay. So yeah, but there you go. Moving forward, moving on. Untucked was what it was. I think that Pangina should spoke up. But Baga, you want some BS. You had help with that dress. You should be thankful you're safe. Thank you, Pangina. Send her some money. Blue calling out Baga was it for me. Look at Cheryl. Baga, like Blue is not having it. Like, girl, let's talk about it. I was here for Blue in this moment. I was like, yes. Bye, Enrique. Take care. Have a good day at work. When Monique was listening to Baga talk about her being so happy she made this dress, it's the first dress she's ever made in her entire life, and Mo was like, it's the delusion for me. Okay. Houston, exactly. I was like, that's not going to be it. Of course, conversations are happening in between. Pick me, pick me. Jujubee's playing the I've been here and I'm gonna have your back friend card. Cheryl's like, she's done this forever. Why are we gonna choose Jujubee to stay here? And this is my second chance, but this is her 17th time on the show. I mean, strategy-wise, I'd send Jujubee home. Jujubee's a favorite. Do you feel, honey, I'm not going this game worried about no fandom. I'm going to play this to win some, well, not money, but I would play the game. You know what I mean? So it's like, girl, who cares? Just send home the favorite so that way you'll be the favorite. Like, they're literally giving Baga a pass. At this point, if Baga ever ended up in the bottom, I'd send her ass home. I kid you not, sister. Baby. If I had saw all that, so we're playing favorites. The moment she ends in the bottom and I'm in the top, I'm winning that lip sync. I'm sending her home. Immediately. Hell no. She's getting passes? The fuck? All right. Moving forward, moving on. The judges were watching football, which is soccer in the States, on the telly. And, you know, RuPaul was being a stereotype, I guess. I don't know. That moment was kind of not fun. They're picking the lipsticks. It's all good and that and stuff. Fabulous. Yeah, I really do love when Jimbo just talks to the couch. Well, you're no help at all. Well, you're really no help at all. Yay. I'll be excited to meet you, Lou. Now, this was one of my least favorite songs to ever be given on the stage. It is Supermodel, but it's not just Supermodel, the original song. It don't matter what you, no, not just that. No, everybody. No. It's Supermodel with a supersonic, for the girls who know, backbeat to it. So it's like a mixture of the beat. The instrumental was supersonic. 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 I hated it. You want to know what I hated more? These two up here right now. Janie, you was giving me 7%. Jimbo, hey, you walked, sister. You didn't fall, that we saw. So good job. But when I tell you, I was bored. I was totally bored. Super bored. Fergalicious also took aspects from oh my God. It took aspects from Supersonic too. Yeah, it was very that. Like, God, it was awful. I mean, no, Oliver, because then we would have been complaining about them only giving us 50% to a song that would have been a cut up. You know what I'm saying? I like them too, but I like good ones. I don't like bad ones. I like good ones. Exactly. Fergalicious sampled Supersonic, and a whole bunch of other songs sampled Supersonic. Hence the reason once you heard that doom, like right in the middle of Supermodel, it was like, this is Supersonic. This is bad. Jimbo's clean. wasn't the best. Da, da, da. Not better than all the rest. It was quite boring, son. Ooh, it was really terrible. Janie's over here making her outfit move. That's all the work she was doing. She didn't even do like the breakdown part. She wasn't even lip syncing half the song. Jimbo was walking. Ah, yes. Wow. Word. Vibes. It was God. And at the end of it, Jimbo fell. That wasn't a dip. Jimbo fell, but it was like a ha, boom. That was funny. But yeah. We love Jimbo. I don't like the lip syncing, but I love everything else about Jimbo. I'm just not looking for Jimbo for lip syncs. I'm not looking for Jimbo to be the lip sync assassin of the world. No. I'm looking for Jimbo to give me looks, to give me himself, who they are in and out of drag. That's what I love about Jimbo. Everything but the lip syncing. I am here for it. You don't have to lip sync with me, Jimbo. Like, just do a skit or a comedy sketch, like how Willow Pill does and all that stuff. Just anything else but lip syncing. Like, seriously. It's that. It is that. It is exactly that. She's hilarious. It's funny, but you're also like, girl, she is a fool. Like, at the same time. Very that. Oh, God. Okay. Moving forward into the results of this lip sync, we already know that Janie Jacquet won this lip sync by default. Jimbo waiting for the answer, looking like this, was hella hilarious. As RuPaul is like, and the winner is, there's Jimbo, Janie Jacquet. Congratulations, Janie. Cue Jimbo's face. Didn't know I could do the whistle tone in different didn't know I could do that, could you? Jimbo saying, but I should have won and I really wanted to win, and totally acting up at the end was high-key funny. Even the RuPaul impersonation when she's like, I could be the low-budget version. Silence, all of that. Matty Zoom, let's go. Absolutely. So moving forward from this, we pretty much figured it out. Cheryl was eliminated from today's competition via Janie Jacquet. And honestly, either one of them could have gone home. Bye, Shell. We'll see you back in Essex. I liked her a lot this season compared to the first season. I thought Cheryl, for the most part, was just doing, I guess I don't know. I think it's kind of sad. I feel like there should have been an episode where not all of them went home. Like, it was just like no one went home. We could have had 3 episodes from a couple people, or maybe 2. You know what I mean? I think they should have had at least one episode where no one went home. She deserved it. I think she deserved a little more time. Maybe a different category. Yeah. I think that was Cheryl's falling here. It was the 2 challenges that she got where it was like, ooh, not these. Yeah, these. That also made sense because that is true. Why would you take away Jujubee, leave just Monique? Now it's Janie, Pangina, Jimbo, and Monique as the solo runs. But wait, Jimbo's hanging with the UK girls. So no, they would have had the odds stacked against them. So yeah, that was for sure, the right thing to do. This baby right over here, honey. Right there. Jujubee. Jujubee. That's Jujubee. If you'd like to see her on anything else, Queen of the Universe is available on Paramount Plus. There's also a couple of seasons of Drag Race you might see her on. By the way, if you didn't know, she's also on another show on TLC here in the States where she gets people in drag. Oh, wait, there's another show that she's also on. I'm not mad at Juju being booked. Honey, I want to be booked. Okay? Like, as far as I'm concerned, I need to talk to Juju about how she's getting booked. I want to be booked. Call me. Book me, damn it. I'm entertaining as fuck. And I'm funny and cute. And my hair is good. And what I mean by good, it's just, I take care of it. She, puts moisturizer in there. I'm not Candace Owens. I don't look like somebody hit me with a ball of ash. Okay? Very that. RuPaul's Drag Race UK vs. the World, Episode 2, RuPaul Ball, live review. We done with the review portion of this. Thank you so very much for tuning in, everybody. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. And make sure that you comment in the comment section outside this live. Help me with the algorithm. Okay? I appreciate y'all so much for being here, tuning in with me, and showing your support. If you want to drop a little tip my way, paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo MattyRants. I love y'all so much. So when we were talking earlier about like just things that are happening in general, like I said, DragCon is doing, it's been a hiatus for some time. And I think they're being a little bit more strict with their press passes. So when I originally thought I had it, which, it looked like everything was verified, I then receive a not so much. So I had to send an email the other day. I'm hoping they send it back. If not, I'm honestly just going to get a general admission badge for DragCon and just enjoy my time there and try to see as much people as possible. But if anything, I guess I'll try to still do some video work. I just wanted the press pass so I wouldn't be given so much flack. Because even when I had my press pass, they were treating me like I was a piece of shit half the time. Like, seriously. So I didn't want to have to go through that again. And it really helped me for what I was doing and for the content that I actually did produce for my channel. So yeah, very that. Okay, I don't know what you're doing. It's a lot. So yesterday, like I was talking about, I had a very bad night. Like I had like an awful night. Like I didn't think I was gonna be here today to have this conversation with y'all, honestly. I was very down yesterday. I was so low. I was very, very, very low yesterday. I'm very happy I'm still here. I was in the darkest I've been in quite a long time. I didn't even know what to do to solve it. I tried to call people. Nobody was picking up. I can't talk to my roommate. I can't talk to my friends here. I felt really, really bad. And I just couldn't get myself out of that bad position. So I prayed for a while. I prayed until I fell asleep. And so when I woke up, I was like, oh my God, I survived the night. I didn't do nothing crazy. And I took it as an example of me not allowing things to get to me, but to really just say, okay, we really got to start doing stuff now, or you're going to be stuck in a slump and think this is all you have. So I am very interested in getting a website together. I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional talking about it because like I really give a fuck about doing these videos and having work, and this is all I want to do and build this up into a career and showcase like all of that, like honestly. And I got to get a website together because what YouTube did scared me to a level of this is literally my income and this is what I do on top of other things with Patreon. And I don't like that. I don't like feeling like I can't be successful on a platform I've spent so many years on because I'm Black and gay. Or I'm not giving the cookie cutter presentation of some other mediocrity. I can't be that guy. I'm just not him. I'm not him. And so it's like, I'm trying to play by the rules, but I'm not like gonna compromise my integrity as well as who I am as a person. It's a fucking lot. And so I know y'all are here and I love my rant pack down. Like, I wouldn't be doing this without y'all. But I, on the other hand, am saying to myself, I have got to start something else new. I got to do something different. I am going to still stay on YouTube, but I got to start making the next level of where I need to go and what needs to happen next, because this can't be forever. It's clear because I'm not heteronormative with my approach in speaking, all of this type of stuff. The way things have been happening lately now, it feels like I'm being punished for being me in terms like, like if y'all saw numbers, like I've been seeing them over the last 4 years, it's like, what's going on with this? So I don't know. And then somebody asked me recently about Stereo app with those podcasts. I need to get back in a headspace of doing that again right now, because I'm trying to get things together for myself. Y'all know I had a really bad health scare back in October. I'm trying to find a place for myself. I don't want to lose friendships over me needing to heal alone. So it's been a lot that I've been doing in the background. I've been fixing my credit, finding more work, doing everything I can to build up the dollar sphere of what I do on the internet. And I'm thankful for the opportunities I've had before, especially being on television last year and doing everything I can with that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, I'm on the right path and all that, but it sometimes feels like I'm stuck. And so that's what happened last night. It's like everything that was happening around me was just amplified. And so things that I felt weren't being addressed were, or I would say something and somebody wouldn't even convey that back to who needs to be conveyed to. Like I was finding myself really in a very negative headspace yesterday. And it was very bad to the point where I just didn't, I was close. I was real close to just saying F it, honestly. And it made me more mad because in the moment when I was like crying and stuff, I felt like I heard my door open and like there was so much background noise that I'm literally having a panic attack in my own room and hearing that there was too much stuff happening outside. I was literally out of it. I was so angry and I was just like, I can't even have a moment to cry by myself. It really pissed me off. So my current goals now are once again fixing this motherfucking credit and also getting into a new place on my own. I need to live by myself. I really need to. And work on this channel as well as get my website together and take more risk in terms of sending out my resumes for shows and gigs as hosting and stuff like that. I got to get over some bullshit with myself. You feel what I'm saying? And I also have to not accept where I'm at, but, you know, find a way to deal with what I'm going through and just continue to move forward while I'm getting my goals together. So yes, I just have a moment of transparency because again, I haven't been able to talk about this with anybody. So technically y'all are the first people I'm talking to about this. I called folks last night, but no one picked up. I know I'm talented. I know I'm funny. I know I'm the reference king. I'm a bad bitch. So it's going to happen for me. I'm just trying to stay on this earth long enough to where it can finally get there for me. You know what I'm saying? I've had to seek out a new therapist because the one I had, she gave me not good vibes the last session we had. I felt my business was being spread, and I don't like that. I'm not going to go to a therapist where I feel like she talks about me to other people. I just don't like that. Whew. So for me, you know, do you have YouTube channel membership? I kind of felt bad about that, Furman, and I didn't want to do it because I've seen other channels do it. And I'm like, what are they doing that's actually making a difference? You know what I mean? Or that's different from what they're giving. You know what I mean? So that's why I have Patreon as like my membership sort of spiel, because at least that's different content and it's on a different platform, et cetera, et cetera. I try to type in the word still and then BOR came after that. I'm so glad I didn't hit send before I checked it. Oh my God, that really pissed me off. Why is that in my What? Automatic what? I have never written that in what? Ugh, I hated that. I was like, yeah, can you do this still? And then all of a sudden it was like, why did that happen? Oh, gross. Okay. Gabby, where you been? We're about to end this, baby. I love you all. The girls want you, the pack wants you on the panel one of these days. I need to have a phone conversation with Gabby with an I if I'm ever going to bring her up. Because everybody who I have on my panel is someone who I talked to before I even had that moment. We'll figure that out. I like Miss Gabby. She's funny. Yep, you will. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Do what's best for you. I need to take time off. Yeah, it's not doing videos isn't the problem. It's just, yeah, because that's my income. So we're not doing videos. It's just more so navigating particular relationships that I have right now and not being so hard on myself for not being in a position that I want to be in right now. Shout out to you in Paris, babe. Can't wait for Drag Race France. But yeah, for sure. Like that's just what it is. I'm extremely hard on myself. Like I'm very hard on myself. I know that. That's that Virgo rising in me. It's the perfectionist. Ding, 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 ding. And as a Gemini moon, my emotions are all over the place. So it's not helpful. But yeah, I just need to get a little better at that. And, woosah and just say patience. Patience. I'm almost there. I just want us to have this on like TV and not like your TVs from broadcasting on YouTube, but like, can you imagine ABC, NBC, CBS, Bravo, BET, MTV, any of those networks? Like, I don't care. Give me the platform. I will give you a damn good show. It will last for seasons. Yeah. Like that's my mind right now. Like, give me my own talk show. Let me get around some people. I want to do a scripted TV show. I want to do a movie about my mom. I have ideas. So, and it's a lot. And I just need that step. I don't want to just be a personality. I mean, yeah. It would be fun. So it's a matter of asking. That's always scary for me, Stephanie. And I do understand the rejection part of it as well, and that, all the no's come by. But I also don't want to break a relationship with certain queens, because a lot of times when people do that, the queen thinks you're trying to use them. And then that becomes the narrative for that. Does that make sense? Like the narrative becomes, oh, you're only talking to me because of this. And that happened to my friend Jamara recently, and I had to tell him about that. I was like, girl, watch your back, because you asked a question and now you came off like needy. And I know you weren't trying to be, but that's the impression that you were being given by what I was told. And I was telling him, like, I know that's not what we are. And so be careful who you ask questions to, because some people could be thinking you're trying to do something else with your time and their time. Yeah. My business email is bookmattyrants@gmail.com. It's in my description. Yeah. BOOK MattyRants, just like how you see MATTYRANTS @gmail.com. Look at me. Book Matty Rants. But that's for all businesses and stuff like that. And yeah, but I'm going to get off of here, everybody, because for the rest of the night, I need to take a break. I'm out of ganj. I'm out of it. And Lord knows that would definitely bring me back to earth here, but I'll just chill until then. Thank you, Rebecca. I love y'all so much, for real. I actually was getting a PO box together. I can get it now, but now that my car is out, give me another month on that. I had a sponsorship that got canceled. Girl, me too. Yeah. So I love y'all to death. I really do. Seriously. I'm here. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna keep being here. I'm gonna show up as long as you show up. No, fuck that. I'm still gonna show up. I'm still gonna show up. But yeah, thanks for listening to me at this end here. I just wanted to let y'all know about DragCon, that I'm still gonna go, but it may not be the same experience. and as well as what happened with me last night. And just so you know, I'm here. I'm gonna keep trying every day. I'm gonna keep trying. But I had a very, very dark night, and I'm just glad I made it through. So I got you a Connect and H top, Gemini Ray, you need to hit my inbox. I need to know if they deliver. But on a real note, if you're in a dark place, I know that feeling. I know that spot. What I did yesterday to help me out was I counted back down from 10 to 1. And while you may not have a religion or a faith, I did pray. And that was helpful. And it was helpful because I was able just to, whether I was talking to God, myself, or whoever, I was simply able to convey what I needed to convey, because I'm currently in a place right now where the people around me, I don't want to share that with, because I think they'll just use it against me. And I don't want to feel that way, but that's how I feel. So, get it off, get it out of me, get out of me. She's like, go. That's how it feels right now. Like, go away. You know what I'm saying? Go away. Oh. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, as well as I will be, doing a psych evaluation like they always do, just to make sure, are you good? Is everything fine? Is everything okay? So yeah, I'll update y'all after that. I'll go live tomorrow. How about that? Let's do that. Sometime tomorrow, probably around the same time I went live today. We'll just have a chit chat. Let's just have an open chat tomorrow on Thursday. Yeah, there's nothing else going on. Around 2 to 4. Yeah, 2 to 4 Central. Let's do that. Let's talk. Let's gab. Let's chat. Let's cut the fuck up. Let's kiki. And just talk about everything, including this Nintendo Direct I need to watch. That way you can spend some of the afternoon with me, and we can make ourselves feel really good. All that stuff. Graduated thought, I do, baby. I'm born and raised Seventh-day Adventist. I ain't let that go. So every time it gets dark, and even when it's not dark, I do call on the Lord. Trust and believe. Yeah. But yeah, I ain't going nowhere. Sometimes my mind's like, oh, but no. We have work to do. We have things to accomplish. There's so much more time to make everything happen. So keep going. Even if people make money. Keep going. Because those people, whatever. Thank you, baby. I love you, Paris. I love you all. Okay? For real. Sending you love and a little something when you connect comes through. Ha, bitch. Ha, bitch. Ha, bitch. And you know what? It's interesting. I get messages from y'all all the time, and you tell me some of the sweetest things. Oh, I'm gonna cry. A lot of you have told me about how I've saved your life just from things I've said, or got you out of a dark place. And to be honest, I think y'all do the same for me. So if we can help each other, let's do that. And I'm here for that. But when y'all send me stuff like that, I take it very to heart. When you send me those things and you're like, Matt, you saved me, or you did this. I hold that. Okay. Because it lets me know that not only am I doing the right thing, but I need to keep on doing the right thing. Because all I asked for from God when I was younger, I just want to entertain people for the rest of my life. Be an entertainer and make people smile, laugh, and cause all the emotions to happen. So I think that's happening. I just want to get to the billions. But this amount, all of you here, I appreciate. I'm almost at 20K. I am so close. It's like a little bit, I think it's like 520 something. I'm so close. Oh, I can't wait to that number. It's going to be a gag. But yeah. Appreciate the love. Do not send hate to any of these queens that we talked about today. This was all for entertainment purposes. Just opinions, not fully facts. Appreciate all of you. Take care of yourselves. Don't go to bed angry. Don't go to bed sad. Super smiles all over the world. Puss, puss. And listen, I will talk to y'all Saturday for the season 14 Drag Race review. Oh, I got to say this too. So UK versus the World review will be Tuesday evening. actually afternoon, because it airs at 3 o'clock my time and it ends around 4. So I'm going to tell y'all now, I'm probably going to be going live around 6 p.m. in the evening time, Central Time, on Tuesday, because Wednesday I'll be traveling to Atlanta and I won't be able to do the review on Wednesdays like we normally been doing. So for next week, this review will be on a Tuesday evening. I'm so sorry for my babies overseas. I just got to make sure this is out, because once I get to Atlanta, I ain't touching that computer until that Saturday to do the season 14 review. And then not again until Sunday when I fly back to Houston to the panel. Okay? Last bit of information. I love y'all so much. All that good shit. Puss, puss. Stephanie, voila. Love you, baby. I thank you so very much. We got this. We got this. We got this, y'all. I will see you next time. Bye, everyone. Listen.